This was the scene in Mexico on February 22nd, 2026, not a war zone in some far-off country, but the streets of Jalisco and more than a dozen other states. Smoke from burning trucks choked the highway. Guadalajara, the nation's second largest city, became a ghost town. The mission to capture Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes, El Mencho, the country's most powerful unwanted drug lord. The mission was a success, but that success came at a terrifying price. Just 12 hours later, deep in the mountains of Jalisco, a plan was quietly set in motion for years. El Mencho had been a ghost, the shadow leader of the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, or CJNG. He had built a global criminal empire that trafficked massive amounts of fentanyl and other drugs into the United States, becoming every bit as powerful as the infamous Sinaloa cartel. The U.S. State Department was offering a $15 million reward for his capture. His cartel became notorious in its military-style power, pioneering the use of weaponized drones and launching shocking large-scale attacks on Mexican security forces. But on this day, after years of hunting, Mexican special forces had him acting on intelligence from the United States. They had their targets locked. Military intelligence had tracked one of El Mencho's romantic partners to a rural compound in the town of Tapalpa. The order was given. The goal was to take down Mexico's most wanted man, the kingpin of the negotiation.
I'm tired of seeing this continue every single day.
U.S. had officially designated a foreign terrorist group. As dawnbreak, light units of the Mexican Army and National Guard descended on the compound with helicopters providing air support. But as they closed in, the quiet morning exploded into a full-blown battle. CJNG gunmen opened fire with high-caliber weapons, desperate to protect the leader. In the first wave of fighting, several of El Mencho's guards were killed. Sensing the net was closing, El Mencho and his bodyguard tried to flee into the dense woods. The special forces were right behind him in the chaos. The military helicopter was hit by cartel gunfire and forced into an emergency landing. The chase ended in a second.
People are aware of this violence, and what they want is peace, to live in harmony and justice, not in war.
The soldier found El Mencho hiding in the underground. When the shooting stopped, he was critically wounded. He and 2 of his men were taken into custody. The plan was to fly him to Mexican City, but the 59-year-old drug lord never made it. Nemesio El Mencho Oseguera Cervantes died from his gunshot wounds while in transit. 6 other cartel members were also killed in the operation, and 3 soldiers were wounded. El Mencho's death wasn't an ending, it was a trigger. The CJNG's response was immediate, coordinated, and terrifying, widespread. Within hours, a storm of retaliatory violence swept across Mexico. In the state of Jalisco alone, 25 members of the National Guard were killed, and 6 separated. Across the country, the cartel's foot soldiers unleashed a campaign of chaos. They hijacked buses, trucks, and cars, setting them on fire to create a flaming barricades known as narco blocks. These blockades paralyzed infrastructure in nearly 20 states. In Guadalajara, convenience stores and banks were burnt and looted for a few terrifying hours. The CJNG sent a clear message even with the leader gone. Their power to create terror was far from broken. Eventually, the fires burned out, the blockades were cracked and fled. But in the ashes, a chilling question remains. Was the operation a true victory? On one hand, taking down Mencho was arguably the biggest blow to Mexico's cartel since the arrest of El Cabo Guzman. It sent a shockwave through the entire criminal underworld, yet that victory came with a staggering price tag. The cartel's ferocious retaliation.
Today there is more calm, and there is government, there are armed forces, there is a security cabinet, and there is a lot of coordination. So you can rest assured that peace, security, and normality in the country are being safeguarded.
El Mencho was the boss of the fast-growing criminal organization known for trafficking fentanyl, meth, and cocaine into the U.S. and attacking local government officials.
Proved the CJNG was nowhere near decapitated. Experts now warn that El Mencho's death has created a dangerous power vacuum. It could ignite a bloody war for successions inside the cartel and viral war to grab territories. potential leading to even more violence. The hunt from one man is over, but the war for the streets of Mexico is far from finished. Subscribe for more documentaries on the intricate and often brutal dynamics of global crime.